In the vault today, I wanted to explore an author we all have heard of, Dr. Seuss, or Dr. Seuss books. But Dr. Seuss, he had a subset, not only the books he wrote, but he had subset with authors who would contribute to the Dr. Seuss library. In this case, I'm looking at books by P.D. Eastman. I wanted to share these and let you know why these are good ones to have in your vault. There is a series about Fred and Ted. So you have Big Dog, Little Dog, Fred and Ted Road Trip, Fred and Ted Like to Fly. Go Dog Go is a little bit similar, but Fred and Ted are not in that. But what makes them very good? So Fred and Ted, one, my kids gravitate towards these. They really love them, and there's a certain amount of like I don't know, reflection as an adult when I go and I read them, seeing the genius behind some of these things. Um, but with the series of Fred and Ted, what you get is a series of opposites and a lot of repetition. And so this is really great for kids who they're just learning to read. It helps to expand their vocabulary and gives them like a discernment to figure out who's who, how are they different, that kind of thing. So, Big Dog, Little Dog, open it up here. So, for example, Fred and Ted were friends. So not all the words are going to be like super simple words, right? And there's going to be a little storyline that kind of goes through. But Fred and Ted were friends. Fred was big, Ted was little. So we're getting some repetition here, but we're getting opposites. And the in this case, the pictures are clues as to what the word will be, and they don't. This doesn't necessarily rhyme either, so it's not gonna give you a clue that way, but the pictures will clue you in, and so which is a difference to like Mercer Mayer's books where the picture is actually something opposite of what the words are saying, but this follows the words. So Fred always had money, Ted never had money. So reading this, um, kids are really engaged to look at the pictures, figure out what's going on, but there's always repetition with newness introduced. So it's like a growing skill, like an expansion while still being comfortable and going along and doing that. And so it happens the whole book. Same thing, Fred and Ted Road Trip and Fred and Ted Like to Fly. So definitely good ones there to have. You have this is a little bit different. So Go Dog Go. You're going to go in the same kind of. You're going to have the same visual. Starts out simple: dog, big dog, little dog. So you're having some comparison, but it's not it's got like more tied into it. It's more than just a simple comparison. So you have hello, hello. Do you like my hat? I do not. Goodbye, goodbye. Um, going in, going out. One going up, going down. But there are more unusual scenarios and um, not exactly sure. It's not like so simple as Fred is tall and Ted is little. So it expands on that. It's a little bit beyond those, I think, but really great to have as well. And then just wanted to point out these are in a different style. So I think we've all seen Are You My Mother? This again is more for repetition, um, but there's a story, a consistent storyline through it. So you're going to see that difference here. And again, just building on vocabulary. He looked up, he did not see her. He looked down, he did not see her. So uh, I remember reading this one as a little kid and gaining confidence with reading because I could see a lot of repetition, but there was still, um, I was reading a story and a lot of good pictures to go with it. And then this one is more of a read aloud for my kids. I mean, they're all read alouds, but um, this one again is a story where they're looking. Two birds are gonna have babies, and they're looking for a nest. So just following along. Again, there's some repetition, lots of lovely pictures, but not so easy to just to look at the picture and know what the words are on the page. So it's kind of like a growing expansion. But I really like this one because I like as an adult, I think these are adult birds. So you're getting as a parent, I think you're reading it and getting that, or just even as the adult, you're just getting a more commiseration or sense of what's going on with these characters. But yeah, so P.D. Eastman, really great, really great author in the Dr. Seuss series, and again, you can find these pretty much anywhere. So that's what makes them really great. I do have a lot of books that are hard to find, or can only find them online, that kind of thing. But yeah, another good one to have in the vault, and I will share more of these types of series in the future. So keep an eye out for those.